We're going through 7 ways you can network with more focus and effectiveness. This is only going to be about networking fully remotely, so this doesn't include any face-to-face events. Let's dive right into it. Tip number 1. Have a template. I use the following template. Hi, my name is Gan Park and I am a recent marketing management graduate from Biola University. I'm interested in a career in blank. And after seeing your work and involvement in blank, it would be a privilege to get about 15 minutes of your time, pick your brain and get a deeper insight to what you do. It's really helpful to have what you want to say written out. You may be reaching out to hundreds of people, so writing out that initial reaching out message, imagine you have to write it every single time. So it's easiest if you just have a template saved somewhere that you can just copy and paste. Tip number 2, you are going to hear no a lot.
No, God! Nein, Gott! No, Dios! No! No, Deus!
Anticipate that you are going to feel discouraged at times because of it. Tip number 3, start with people you already know and have already met because they are most likely to say yes. Now there's a flip side to it because you don't want to be limited by that pool of people that you already know. Meet new people. Tip number 4 is you have to do it every day, every week. Write it down and then do it. Because the more you do it, the more practice you get, the wider is the net that you're casting out into the ocean. Tip number 5. Let's say you reached out to the people and somebody said yes. What are you going to ask them? Here are 3 example questions that you could ask them. This is from my personal example. At the time, I was really interested in knowing what it's like to work in an ad agency. I was also pursuing a creative director job as well. What is attractive to marketing agency and how do I make it happen? Can you walk me through the process of becoming a creative director? How do I best position myself if I want to become a creative director in an ad agency? Here you want to make sure that you are very specific, that your question is clear, and you want whatever your interviewee says, it should be actionable. Tip number 6, at the end of your interview, ask them if they know somebody that would be interested in meeting with you. Let's say I just had a meeting with a professional, asked them the questions. Okay, thank you for your time. Do you know somebody that I could reach out to who would be interested in meeting with me and who I could benefit from asking these sorts of questions? It keeps the door open. Tip number 7 is easier said than done. Don't get discouraged if you feel like you suck. You will stutter. Even right now doing this video, it feels I'm nervous. You will be nervous. It's okay. It's part of the process. I feel that all the time and I easily just beat myself up over it because I have the expectation I should be doing this well. I should be a pro at asking these questions. Be patient with yourself because the truth is you were already successful in just sending out that initial message to that person. Regardless of whether they responded or not, you put in the work to reach out to that individual. You sent it, you set yourself a deadline and you did it. And that's success. There you go, guys. Here are 7 tips for how to network with more focus. Take those principles and make them your own. I'd love to hear the tricks that you guys are currently applying that are making networking so much easier for you. So feel free to share. Otherwise, thank you for your time and see you next time.